boy, I'm Leo, and welcome to School.me. In this series, we'll be going over object-oriented programming in JavaScript. Now, before we jump right into object-oriented programming, let's look at this word object in JavaScript. Now, JavaScript data types can be grouped into two categories, the first being the primitive data types and the objects. Now, of these two classes of data types, the object is actually the most important in JavaScript and also forms the building block of object-oriented programming and modern JavaScript programming. Now, unlike your primitive data types that stores just a single value, the object data type is more complex, and each one can actually hold a combination of this primitive data type. So this complexity of your JavaScript object is actually what led to object-oriented programming. So object-oriented programming emerged from the need to manage this complexity. And the main idea of object-oriented programming is to actually divide the entire system into smaller pieces that are isolated from each other. Alright, take a car for instance. When you drive a car, you operate on the interface. Now, by interface, I mean a description of the actions that a car can do. Now, things like the steering, clutch, brake, accelerator, and stuff like that. So your view of using a car is actually limited by this interface. All you know that a car can do is what you do with that limited interface. And this makes it very easy and simple for you to actually use the car. Another example will be the internet. Now, when you open up this, like a Twitter page like this, all you see and all you know is how to type or click on any of the news feed. Now imagine you have to go through, or you have to understand all the code that was actually implemented to get this web page. Now using the internet will also be very difficult. Now this is the general idea of object-oriented programming. Now an object hides the complexities of how to implement a particular functionality and expose the limited interface to the outside world, which makes it very easy for you to actually use these objects or this interface or this whatever.